selected. Ready.
Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Entering play call screen. Entering Super Sim is select. Entering Super Sim and no slow. Jump ahead. Super Sim playing chemo. End of game.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. To the air, it's Coleman. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. And back to the air on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab, gets the foot down. Just precision execution on that big play.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So North Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the 2nd level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Lopez to pass. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Uncorks it. And that one's incomplete. And the Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Going right to work up top. Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Paging George P. Burdell. Paging George P. Burdell.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
First and 10, Georgia Tech.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Man, this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. The lead is 6 in the first.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. Gets it out fast. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Tar Heels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
It's first and 10, Georgia Tech.
To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rushes on him. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. finds his big tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Bust through behind his pad. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
Well, their success running the ball really helped them there on that fourth down because they dialed up the bootleg. Lots of people on defense thought it was the back who had the ball. That was just real easy pitch and catch for the quarterback out on the perimeter, and now we've got a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Coleman trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keeps it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Florida is currently ahead on the scoreboard, but it's clear Tim Tebow's not out there, and because of that, I don't see a blowout today in the Swamp. They're up by 7 over Alabama. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught behind the line. It's Cox. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Escapes trouble. That's caught. It's Burton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Wants to go up top on first down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Under fire. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Offense scoops it up and still going.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Looking to throw on first down. grabbed in the middle. It's Karapateas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Lost to fire on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Plenty of options here. Run or pass on third down right around midfield. From the gun. Wants to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Pulled down at the 45-yard line, and that's the kind of ball hawking a defensive coordinator loves to see.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Off play action on first down. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Dumps it to the back. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Looking downfield on first down. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row. So now it's second and long. Lopez to pass. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. Good pickup on that one. They will stop him short of the line to gain, and now we'll see what they do on fourth down from the 17. Good, right down the boulevard. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Here's the pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Gonna run it. It's Gauze. There he goes. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Lopez wants to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Green. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Robinson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw again. Fires downfield. Fires it incomplete. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Forced out of the pocket. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Lopez to pass. Here comes the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Slips a tackle. Moving away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Under fire. Makes a man miss. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Quickly complete. Now facing a third and long.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. He slides that just inside the right upright. That gets them back to within 10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. As expected, looks as if they'll run it out and go into halftime with a lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver.
Entering jump ahead. Super sim. Next quarter. Entering. Fast. Normal. Slow. Fast. Super sim. Change of position. Entering super sim screen. Entering. Jump ahead. Super. Next. Change of. Entering super sim screen. And. Jump ahead. Super sim. Change of. Entering super sim screen. View. Jump ahead. Super sim. Change of position. Entering super sim screen. Enter. Jump ahead. Play option. Jump ahead. Super. Change of position. Entering super sim screen. Enter. Jump ahead. Super. Change of position. Entering super sim screen. Jump ahead. Super. Change of possession. Entering super sim screen. Jump ahead. Super sim. Change of position. Entering super sim screen. Enter. Jump ahead. Super. Change of entering super sim screen. Enter. Jump ahead. Super. Change of possession. Entering super sim screen. Entering super. Enter. Slow. Jump ahead. Super sim. Playing game. End of game.
Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. It's gone. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the first down. And they saw something they like because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Karapateas. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Tar Heels racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. To the air on 1st down. Finds his back in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, North Carolina!
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Okay, you have a 2-score advantage here, so while you want to be aggressive, David, don't hand them a cheap one.
Dang right. I'm not being reckless. I can still be aggressive, but a punt is not the worst thing, Jesse, in this situation in the fourth quarter.
You're right, David. You don't want to be reckless. So as a play caller here, let's dial up some things you know your quarterback sees well in the passing game.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll send the back in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. They punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Lopez to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more play to pad the stats. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here. And I love when...
Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering screen. Entering screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering Players tab. Entering Docs Score spreadsheet screen. Receiving. Rushing. Entering Dynasty Hub screen action. Ready to advance is selected.